Welcome to Bestiae Primalis, a channel dedicated to examining nature through evidence and reason, not spectacle. Here we treat each species as a system of adaptations, behaviors, and trade-offs that evolved to solve ecological problems. Our method is causal. What pressures shape form? What choices shape survival? The cougar is ideal for this lens because it couples stealth with influence far beyond the kill. We rely on verifiable data, controlled comparisons, and field observation. Hypotheses are tested, not presumed. As a widespread predator, the cougar regulates ecosystems from mountains to forests. Its presence reshapes prey behavior, vegetation, and even rivers. Our aim is to understand how one hunter orders an entire landscape. Puma concolor is the most widely distributed large cat in the Western Hemisphere. Its range spans from the Yukon to the southern Andes, crossing biomes and climates. That spread signals an engine of adaptability, flexible diet, broad habitat tolerance, and behavioral plasticity. An adult male can exceed 2 meters nose to tail, yet remains lithe rather than heavy-set. The long tail is a gyroscope, stabilizing leaps and rapid turns. Enlarged hind limbs load elastic energy for explosive acceleration. Precision steering reduces pursuit time and injury risk. Sure-footed movement broadens viable hunting terrain. A short, broad cranium houses powerful jaw muscles for high bite forces. Canines and shearing carnassials enable decisive cervical or tracheal strikes. Target choice trades speed against certainty and safety. Binocular vision affords depth judgment crucial to the final lunge. Acute hearing localizes prey in cluttered cover. Soft pads silence approach. Retractable claws preserve sharpness for grip. Cryptic coloration reduces detection distance by wary ungulates. The cougar is an ambush specialist, not a distance runner. Every trait converges on stealth. Get close, commit fast, finish cleanly. These solutions are not ad hoc. They are the residue of selection across shifting American landscapes. Persisting across habitats demanded generalist intelligence and fine-tuned morphology. Sensory integration guides decisions under uncertainty. The evidence supports a design brief: minimal noise, maximal control, decisive force. The result is a predator optimized for low visibility, high-precision operations. To study it is to study decision-making embodied in muscle and nerve. Significance follows. Where cougars endure, ecosystems often retain structure and process. A hunt begins with information, not motion. High ground converts landscape into probabilities of success. From cover, the cat models distance, wind, lines of sight, and likely flight paths. Energy minimization is central. In carnivory, waste is punished. Dense cover cuts detection radius and shortens the required sprint. Quiet feet lengthen the window before alarm propagates through a herd. The approach is controlled arousal, poised but restrained. Commitment compresses time, the prey's response lags perception. The goal is contact at the shoulders to destabilize and steer. Claws anchor mass, momentum converts into positional control. Cervical or tracheal targets resolve the contest quickly and safely. Paralysis or suffocation reduces injury risk from hooves or antlers. For small prey, the calculus shifts. Less stalk, more burst. Surprise remains the constant. Flexibility across prey types buffers, lean times, and uneven landscapes. A kill begins a second optimization, protecting and pacing the resource. Dragging to cover reduces discovery by bears, wolves, and vultures. Caching extends meals over days, smoothing energetic variance. Site choice weighs concealment, approach routes, and escape options. Skills are cultured as well as coded. Juveniles apprentice for a year or more. Feedback refines motor patterns, timing, and target selection. Terrain is a tool. The intelligent cat wields it. Failure to learn has immediate demographic costs. When wild prey declines from habitat change, some cats shift to livestock. From the cat's view, it is efficient, risk-managed foraging. Conflict is not malice, it is the intersection of optimal strategies in altered systems. Root causes lie in disrupted ecosystems, not in the predator itself. Managing causes, not symptoms, is where solutions begin. Adult cougars are solitary because their prey and strategy favor independence. The core social unit is a mother with dependent young. She provides food, protection, and instruction. Dispersal reduces inbreeding but elevates mortality risk. New territories are carved where prey and cover intersect. Range size tracks prey density and habitat productivity. Males span larger ranges, overlapping several females. Communication is largely chemical and spatial. These marks advertise identity, sex, and reproductive status. Placed on travel corridors, scrapes form a temporal map of occupancy. Facial and body glands layer personal signatures onto objects. Females read these signals to time encounters and avoid conflict. They cannot roar. Instead, they purr at close range. Hisses and growls escalate in defensive contexts. The notorious scream is a mating call, advertising readiness. Ears, tail, and posture de-escalate or escalate without contact. Agitation is signaled early to prevent costly fights. Submission diffuses disputes where ranges overlap. Cooperative hunting offers little advantage for an ambusher of large prey. Sharing creates competition without proportional gain. Spatial signaling balances reproduction with avoidance of injury. In this species, solitude is not deficit but design, an adaptation that maximizes efficiency and survival. Apex predators influence ecosystems directly and indirectly. Where cougars operate, herbivores shift when and where they feed. Open, risky zones are used less, changing grazing pressure. Along streams, reduced browsing lets willow, aspen, and cottonwood regenerate. Stabilized banks and cooler water improve habitat for fish and aquatic insects. Such chains of effect define trophic cascades. Where cougars decline, herbivores boom, plants suffer, and erosion rises. Structure and diversity unravel without top-down control. Cougars also suppress mesopredators through competition and predation. Their prey then rebounds, lifting biodiversity. Modern barriers fragment ranges, isolate genes, and raise mortality. Corridors and crossings restore movement and survival. Non-lethal deterrents reduce conflict where working lands meet wild lands. Science-led planning aligns infrastructure with ecology. With evidence and will, the cat and the watershed can both endure. The cougar is a study in evolved efficiency and intelligent restraint. Power is channeled, not broadcast. Its presence organizes behavior, vegetation, and water into a coherent whole. Our challenge is to leave room for that order to persist beside our own. In the quiet of its footsteps lies the health of the American wild.